We're here with Just Interviews today. We're here with Justin and Dea.
What up, Dan?
What's up, yo?
So right off the bat, I mean, like, what would you who would you say who is Drezus?
Who is Drezus? Holy fuck. Alright, well, shit. I like to think that first I'm an MC, bro. First I'm an MC. I love hip hop. I'm a hip hop fan first, I should say. You know what I mean? And that love for hip hop grew into this art of MCing. So I just happen to tell a First Nation story. You know what I mean? Like tell a story about life, about music, but just from I'm happen to be native, so I guess I could say I'm here to like speak to that experience. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely. Like I love my big drums. I like to speak about personal experience. Whether it be girls, whether it be street stories from the past. You know what I mean? Or my dreams and aspirations. I like to just like leave people like feeling like inspired and shit. You know what I mean? I want them to feel like, yo, I can go kill it too. You know what I mean?
Nice. Are you from the res or?
Well, yeah, originally.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, I'm from it's called Muskowgan Reserve in Saskatchewan.
Oh, okay.
And my dad's from Cody Reserve, and I'm Cree and Anishinaabe. I'm half and half, and yeah, man, I never lived on a reserve, but I definitely can relate to a lot of the people out in the reserve because it's a native experience in Canada, right? We're all under this umbrella called Canada, and we all go through the same shit. But when I speak musically, I feel like I'm able to say it so that everybody can relate to it. That's what I said. I just happen to be a native MC, though.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean I'm making music strictly for native people, but of course that's where it comes from. The love comes from, right?
Yeah, exactly. And also too, I mean, you had this quote. You said that you don't want to just be a native rapper, but you want to just be a rapper out there. And it seems to be really hard nowadays to kind of cross over to that. What do you feel are some things that you need to accomplish before you really make that crossover from people thinking, oh, Drezus, so yeah, that native rapper, instead of, oh, Drezus, that amazing rapper?
Yeah, that's a tough one, man. That's a lot of work, I think.
Pretty much hit songs. We just
Yeah.
need
Mm-hmm.
hit songs. Some hit songs, and then, it's just got to get worldwide. That's really the next step.
Yeah, that's when
That's what it comes
people
down
can't
to.
really say shit at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Something that's for everybody that, is not labeled.
Yeah.
Right.
I think, for me personally, like say how like Drake has a 6,
Mm-hmm.
I have like my people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I bounce around so many cities out west, so many cities in Canada that I don't really have like a single city that I identify with. I identify with all my people across the country, man. So with me, it's like I gotta be able to do my thing for them, first. Mm-hmm. But once I made that connection between the music and who I am, like who I really am as a native MC, like as a native person first, that's when things really started to really roll. That's when my step became more natural. On the mic, with the flows, with what I'm saying,
Would you say when you kind of found yourself more a bit?
Yeah.
Or?
Even just how I carry myself day to day now is different. You know what I mean? Because it's like I'm being mindful of shit that's deeper than music, man.
Mm-hmm.
And deeper than even fucking real life. You know what I mean? It goes deeper than that, and then being mindful of that now, which makes everything that much more rich. And I don't mean money rich. I mean like vibes, story, history, blood, sweat, tears. That's what it's about to me now. So I got those two worlds together, and a lot of people all over the world can relate to that, especially indigenous people.
Mm-hmm.
Indigenous people are all over the planet. We're all fucking indigenous people, man.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? In our own right. We're all native to some land, right?
Sure.
So That's why a lot of my dudes, they say my native for everybody. You know what I mean? It's not in disrespect. It's just that we're all native to our lands and to this earth, right? So I think now it's just about that community and building that, and that shit's just gonna, you know, now it's starting to go globally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Bookings across the seas, you know, this and that, coverage across this, you know, interviews for shit over like in Europe and stuff like that. You know, it's dope.
How does that come about? I mean, like, how does that come into manifestation? Because you have rappers, whether they're native rappers, whether they're white, black, whatever it is, right? Trying to come up, but like, you know, you're unnoisy. You know, you're becoming recognized within all these different publications, and you know, you are garnering a lot of different types of attention.
Yeah.
How do you go from being just, you know, the regular rapper on the street, thinking that, oh, I'm just gonna push out my mixtapes, to actually becoming legit like that?
Hard work, bro. Hard work, man, and being consistent, persistent, having thick skin.
Good music.
Yeah, well, good music, of course. You got to be good at your craft, so that means practicing every day. Getting real feedback from real people. Yeah. Also, I think knowing what you're about, keeping like, if you're an artist, entering the game, it's a business, man. So you got to know your branding to keep that business afloat, man, and to grow it, right? You gotta have your roots. That's like your branding, right? For me, it's just, you know, I got my logo of me holding the work club and kind of like, yo, like victory, right?
Yes.
It's I don't know. That's how I feel. Like right now, that's how I set myself apart. Is that I'm entering this lane that's not really been touched on a mainstream. I don't want to say mainstream, but like on a national level. You know what I mean? And I'm talking like North America and beyond. You know, now people are starting to catch on to the native struggle and actually like realizing.
How does that feel for you? Like knowing that you're going to be the voice of the Aboriginal. Like just like in the school books, they don't teach us about like native history at all in North America. They probably teach it just as less in Europe or overseas. How do you feel like your raps, what you speak about in every song is going to be how they depict what an Aboriginal feels and thinks?
Yeah, that's just crazy because like I really don't feel like I have the right to be that voice. Just because of just growing up as a native, we don't really think we deserve shit. You know what I mean? That's how we come up. That's how we're built to come up, or like bred to come up because the media, because the system, you know. But I feel like it's a heavy burden, or it's a gift, however you want to look at it. And I'm trying to just become more of a real like representative of that in my own ways as a man. You know what I mean? As I grow as a man and as I grow as an MC, I want to be more conscious of what I'm doing, just so that I can keep other people on a good path. You know what I mean? Like I had to like get rid of like the party boy shit. You know what I mean? Because I can't be in the right mind if I'm party boy. You know what I mean? I can't make decisions for the community or for my family if I'm all twisted up doing, you know? I'm not saying that it's good to celebrate and do your thing, like, but for me, I gotta have something to celebrate now.
How do you feel being in between those two walls of like, I'm trying to represent my culture, but also you're a rapper? Well, rappers like to turn up, rappers like to smoke, they like to drink, they like those different types of entertainment. So you're pushed between these two walls to force.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the hip-hop world is just like any other world, and there's people who drink, and there's people who don't drink, and there's people who smoke and don't smoke. You do what you do, man. As long as, like, I really can't speak for nobody else but myself. But me, like, the partying takes away a lot of days from me. You know, like the actual, like, party in itself, and then the recovery, and then, you know, coming back from those lost days, business-wise, like, I don't have a manager right now, so I'm like this a lot of the times, you know, so I need to be 100%, and I still go kick it, though, you know, I still go kick it with a lot of, like, different people in the industry, and they're turning up, you know, they're doing their thing. I got my little thing, You know what I mean? It's like, it's just about balance for me though, right? I don't worry about shit though. I'm comfortable with who I am and what I'm doing. So if I quit drinking, then they don't like it, then fuck them. You know? I know what I'm doing. That's what it's about.